What if lightning struck the exact same spot, every single second, all night long, right outside your house, and you still had to be at work in the morning? Stay with me, because at the end, you will see the one unexpected thing that becomes more valuable than money when the sky turns into a metronome. The first strike would make you jump. The second would make you swear. By the 10th, you would be standing at the window with your coffee, trying to act calm while your heart does the fast version of your age. One boom per second means no pause to relax, no time for the brain to file it under weather. It is not a storm anymore, it's a schedule. Lightning looks random, but it follows rules. Charge builds in clouds as ice and water collide. The air becomes an insulator under stress, and then it fails. A bolt is the atmosphere taking the shortest electrical shortcut it can find. For the same place to win the lottery every second, something down there has to be an unfair advantage, like a perfect conductor or a sharp structure that keeps feeding the air an easy path. The sky is lazy. Give it a reliable route and it will reuse it. Now the consequences stop being cinematic and start being personal. The shock wave from each bolt is thunder, and with one boom per second, your house becomes a drum. Screws loosen, picture frames tilt. The cheap lamp you kept because it still works starts flickering like it is auditioning for retirement. Sleep becomes a negotiation you lose. In the morning, you feel tough, but your shoulders are up around your ears and you haven't even started your day. Outside, the strike point becomes a workshop for extreme heat. A bolt can superheat the air into plasma, and that sudden expansion slams the ground and blasts debris. If there's sand or dry soil, it can melt into glassy tubes called fulgurites, except now it's less a cool science sample and more the planet trying to solder itself shut. Asphalt blisters, concrete chips. The road crew shows up, looks at it, and quietly realizes they did not bring the right kind of shovel. Your electronics have a worse morning than you do. Repeated strikes pump energy and electromagnetic noise into everything nearby. Power lines trip, transformers complain, your radio hisses, your phone signal drops and returns like it can't decide whether to participate in modern life. Even navigation can get strange near strong currents because magnetic fields do not like being bullied. Then people arrive, because humans love danger as long as there's parking. First, it's firefighters and utility crews. Then it's serious experts with clipboards explaining that the atmosphere is ionized and the ground is saturated. And yes, this is statistically absurd. Then it's tourists taking videos from behind a safe barrier, smiling like they're not hearing the same thunder you're hearing through your bones. Here's the part that feels like a joke until you think about it. Gravity is the quiet boss of the whole mess. Gravity keeps the air dense enough to break down electrically and make lightning possible. Gravity keeps hot air rising and cool air sinking, feeding the storm engine like a slow pump. Gravity keeps you pinned to the floor while the sky does its best impression of a demolition crew. After a few days, you notice a new kind of fatigue. Not fear, but pressure. Your jaw aches from clenching. Your stomach feels like it's waiting for an impact that never ends. Even conversation changes because you keep pausing on the booms, like your sentences have punctuation enforced by physics. Your insurance company calls, and you can hear the smile disappear when you describe the situation. After a few days, you adapt in the most annoying way. You start timing your routine to the booms. One boom to tie your boots, one boom to lock the door, one boom to step into the car. Your life turns into a metronome too, and you hate how quickly it works. And now the surprise I promised. When lightning strikes every second, it becomes the only clock nobody can ignore. It's louder than notifications, brighter than screens, and more honest than any calendar. It makes each second feel physical. When it finally stops, the silence feels wrong. You check your watch, but it feels small. Because the twist is this: the spot outside didn't become special for its power, it became special for its consistency. And you realize with a tired smile that the most dangerous thing about a bolt every second was not the electricity, it was how many seconds you used to spend pretending you had endless time.